Hey, everybody. Uh, is it just me, or does everybody have that one neighbor that you stop and think, boy, I really hope that this neighbor of mine does a lot of crack? Not because crack is good, because crack is very bad. Don't do crack. Crack is whack. But if I found out that this neighbor did a lot of crack, it would explain so much. Hello, everybody. This is General Toot of the Zaw Lord's Guard. And my apologies for everybody. Yesterday's show really sucked. I know it really sucked. I was so tired. I had just finished drinking a 16-ounce of the strongest coffee money can buy. And I was still fighting to keep my eyes open. So I think I'm a little better, a little more well rested today. My normal snarky self. Hey, look at that. We got 29 out of 30 members right now. So there is a spot open already. So look us up under the search code of DFAE, or as I like to say it, DeFay, because we are all members of the Fae. We're going to start this show off like I do every day by noticing that we have no invitations, no applications, and I'm going to try and see if I can find somebody to kick out of the clan to make room for new people that will log in every day and attack the clan boss. Why bother? Why bother being part of a clan if you're not going to attack the clan boss? That's kind of the point. So you get a new clan key up here. You get a new clan key every 6 hours. So always keep this number at 0. As soon as you get a clan key in, use that puppy up on the clan boss that'll get you the best treasure. And if you're in a clan and they always tell you, no, absolutely, you have to attack this clan boss. Yeah, don't be in that clan. Here's the thing. You got to be in the clan that gets you the best treasure, because this is just my viewpoint is, if you're in a clan that is not all about, our main focus is trying to get all these members to be as powerful as they can. We'll take you if you're brand new to the game. We don't care about noobs. We're good with noobs. We welcome the noobs. But then once you're a noob, we want to do everything we can to make you as powerful as possible so we can kill the heftiest clan boss we can. And the way to do that is to direct you to kill and attack the clan boss that is going to do you the most good. That's what it's all about. Master Macy, I see, is at 22 hours, so that's cutting it close. But it's less than a day, so we're going to keep that in. Bill Bowl is at 22 hours. That's really cutting it close, Bill Bowl. We may lose one of those, which would be less confusing, because we got a Bill Bowl and we got a Bill Bow. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, we've got some people we can kick out, and I don't think I've seen either one of these be very active in attacking the clan boss. I haven't seen any one of these be active in attacking in the chat. These two players, I don't think I've seen them be active at all. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to boot them both, which means we have 3 spots on the clan right now. So that's, I think, the most we've ever had since we first got to 30 out of 30. So we now have 3 spots in the clan, and feel free to sign up. I'm sorry, but you guys, if you want to be back in the clan, feel free to try and join. We welcome you back. There's no hard feelings, but you need to be more active. You need to be more active in the chat. You need to be more active in attacking the clan boss. You can go in, and here's the thing. Here's why there's no excuse for being more than a day and not being active in those things and not being seen and known to be seen in those things is, you get a new clan key every 6 hours, which means if you clock in every 12 hours, and I don't care whether you clock in every day at 3 a.m. and p.m., I don't care if you clock in every day at 12 a.m. and p.m., doesn't matter. As long as you clock in like twice a day for just a couple minutes, and hey, I'm telling you, you got some activity you're doing, you got cooking breakfast, dropping a number 2, whatever it is, right? You could sit there and just have that going while you're watching TV. You could be doing something else, checking in on other social media accounts, and just hit the button, attack that clan boss, and sometimes it goes for like 6-7 minutes. Sometimes it goes for 3 minutes, depending. Just use up those clan keys and attack the clan boss. Clock in twice a day. That's it. It doesn't need to be. It's not that much. Now I'm not kicking people out for not clocking in twice a day, but I am kicking you out for not clocking in at least once a day. And if you have, like we recently had one player that was gone camping for a weekend, but this is the player who is extremely active, so we let him not clock in for a couple days. That's okay, because he was very active in the clan chat. He was very active in attacking the clan boss. So very active, very helpful member of this. So it's okay. Some of these people that I see, Joker Hill's constantly active. I'll bet you I could go in right now and I'm going to see that Joker Hill has probably already attacked the clan boss today. Let's see here. Who has attacked the clan boss already today? We can go in here and you see I've used 1 key on the easy. I've used 2 keys on the normal. And here we go. Katana. We got Black Snow Wolf, Gamer Wolf 42, Beast Brew, Never Too Late, Mark 1974, Decimator, and we got my wife Vapor Rub, and we got O John O, who are attacking the normal. We got Shax, Demosexual, LLAP, attacking easy. So here we go. We got all these people that are very active. Why can't other people be that active? I don't understand it. It doesn't take that much effort. Now, one thing that we got to keep this game fun. So yes, I have certain rules, but kind of like the Pirates Code, they're more like guidelines. I try and say whenever possible, if there is a limit, like you have 10 clan keys, you don't want to get up to that 10 arena tokens, right? If you got energy that goes up to, your limit is 130 on the energy, don't let it get up to 130. And once it gets to 130, you use that up, because if you're not acquiring these resources, you're losing out on these resources. So those are rules, but kind of like the Pirates Code, they're more like guidelines. So there are times when you do want to go in and break those rules. So let's break some rules. First off, let's get this one going off. This person going off to 40 in the pit. Wait, why does that say that? It says I should clock into this, but there's nothing for me to do. That red dot is a liar. But what we're going to do is we're going to go in and I'm going to jack that up massively, and I'll tell you why. Tell you what we're going to do. So I planned this. We're going to break some rules here, people, and we're going to see what happens when the game stops being a rigid, boring thing of rules, and we start getting real. And by real, I mean real fun. We're just going to do some things that are just completely crazy, and I'm going to see how well we can do it. Look at that. Arena Assault. Event over, rewards expire in 9 hours and 51 minutes. You don't have, just because the event is over doesn't mean you got to collect your resources. So I waited purposely to collect that resource. And you look, I've earned 3 points in this this champion training event. Gonna probably earn a little more later, but what we're going to do is, see, I'm up to 516. This has, that has 38 minutes. That's not good. So I'm going to quickly make room for that. And then we're going to do something kind of fun. Oh, wait, how much is left on that? 38 minutes. Okay, you know what? I'm going to finish that later. What we're going to do right now is I'm going to go in, and there is a tournament. So I got to remember in 30 minutes, I got to go in and take care of that. But if you see, I am number 81 in this Dragon tournament. Now, unlike the last time, there is not limits on this where it has to be a certain type of champion. So even though this little number right here is 0, let's see what we can do about making that just a little bit higher. Now, let's see, what is the highest that I've ever had? Stage 11, it goes to 11. I don't want to try stage 11 because that might be pushing my luck a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to stage 10. That looks like a perfect 10 to me. And what we're going to do is we're going to go, whoa, what is this? That's weird. Why is this? Oh, that's from the last little thing that we had going. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to put Angar as the leader. We're going to put that guy. We're going to put that guy. And let's see. Let's put that. And let's put Robar in there. Or let's see. What would happen? Let's see. Robar's in there. It's 111. And she's 108, but she's got a lot of healing properties. So even though it makes me less powerful, I'm still going to have her come in, and we're going to go multi-battle. Not going to automatically restore energy because we won't need that. And I'm just going to start multi-battle. And we're going to see how this goes. And I don't know. While we do this, what do you say we go in and while we're watching this battle go along, I'm just going to go on some nerdy news. Let's see here. Mandalorian, Katie Sackhoff to play Bo-Katan Kryze in season 2 of The Mandalorian. Now, I was not a big fan of the Battlestar Galactica reboot. I like the Lauren Green era of Battlestar Galactica. I don't know, the reboot, it's like everyone's a Cylon. We get it. Could you work a little harder on the script there? It was all doomy, gloomy. The old original Battlestar Galactica actually had a little bit of humor to it. I call that the Shakespearean rule, a balance of comedy and tragedy. So, and look at that, we're up. Ooh, I didn't earn any tournament points. What's up with that? Anyways, but Katie Sackhoff has done some pretty decent stuff. So that is cool. It's not as good as the casting for Rosie Dawson being Ahsoka Tano, which is still a rumor, not 100% confirmed. But this is kind of cool. You know, it looks like they're wanting to send the message that the Mandalorian is still going to be a major priority. I mean, of course, we still got Giancarlo Esposito playing Moff Gideon, and oh my God, I mean, can that guy when he plays evil, you just hate him. He is so good at playing just evil, nasty people. Oh, good, I got 8 tournament points right there. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, Hamilton is coming to Disney Plus. You know what? I can't stand rap. It just, you know, I love the concept of Hamilton. I love that it's being done, and I think the person behind it is massively talented. But yeah, I can't do the rap. Yeah, I don't know. Just I can't do it. So, but looks like that's coming to Disney Plus. I don't know about you. I keep hearing this talk about how Disney Plus is a disappointment. I don't know where people are getting that from. I've been addicted to it. Gargoyles, Darkwing Duck, you know, The Mandalorian. I would prefer to not have the George Lucas ego edits of Star Wars, but whatever. Yeah, lots of great news. Some people have heard Mark Hamill has totally put to bed Luke Skywalker. I think it's time. I think that Rise of Skywalker, it wasn't the ending we all hoped for, but it was closure-ish, kind of. I don't see, everybody's getting old. I just don't see them saving it any better. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Ooh, look, 8 more tournament points. But yeah, so Mark Hamill realizes he's getting older, and there's just not anything more he can add to that character. He's got other stuff he wants to do. I don't know if you guys have seen him in the second season of God. I'm trying to remember what the name of the show is. Let's see here. Let's look it up. But he was in the show, not in the first season, but the second season. Oh, he's going to be in Masters of the Universe, the reboot of Masters of the Universe. That should be cool. But Nightfall, there we go. Yeah, he was in this show called Nightfall. He was only in 5 episodes, but his character was phenomenal. I mean, it was his character, and it was a role that, man, you ever watch a show and you just think, wow, I can't imagine anybody else being in that role. That's what you're going to think about Mark Hamill's role in Nightfall. So, rumored Star Wars Rebels sequel will have the Clone Wars animation style. I kind of like the Rebels animation style. I don't know. And are we talking about the Clone Wars at the beginning of Clone Wars, or are we talking about the Clone Wars towards the end? Because towards the beginning of Clone Wars, the animation really sucked. So, I don't know. Angel, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer spinoff is perfect. I don't care. No news. No new news on that. I don't know why it even ends up on the... Why do things end up on the news that are not new news? I don't know. Lots of news about Team America, 5 reasons why it's Trey Parker and Matt Stone's satirical masterpiece. Yeah, whatever. When Tobey Maguire was fired as Spider-Man after faking an injury to get more money. Yeah, whatever. Lots of rumor mill sites that start coming up with Google. Kevin Smith reveals Carrie Fisher's pay for Jay and Silent Bob film. That sounds interesting. From what I remember, she didn't ask for much. 16 tournament points. This will be interesting. How much that's basically what we're doing here. We're kind of waiting for this multi-battle to finish, just to see, if you strategize your energy, how much of it, how quickly can you make an impact on these battles? And that's kind of what I'm showing you here today. So we're going over nerd news just because watching this battle go and play by play gets kind of boring. So I'm going to go over this just so you can have something to listen to. In lieu of money, Star Wars star Carrie Fisher requested a hilarious pair of items as payment for appearing as a nun in Kevin Smith's 2001 film Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Smith shared the information about Fisher's payment during a recent quarantine watch party of the film. Carrie Fisher agreed to be in Strike Back for no money, he revealed. She just wanted us to buy a pair of antique beaver chairs. I've heard him tell this story before. Why the chairs, she said. I thought beaver was an ironic currency to be in your movie. So even when it comes to getting paid to be in some film, Carrie Fisher still had just a great sense of humor. And if you've ever read any of her audiobooks, excuse me, I had to drink some water. If you haven't read her books, I highly recommend them. I think I have a murder hornet in my throat. I don't know. Maybe not a murder hornet, but that's who I'm blaming this time. Anyways, yeah. Her roles in Star Wars may have been very serious, but come on, she had some pretty comedic lines in that too. Get this walking carpet out of my way. I'd rather kiss a Wookiee. It was great. Um, Dave Filoni on why the duel in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace is so important. Hey, if anybody would know, it would be Dave Filoni. I don't know how anybody else feels about this, and debate me in the comments. But I think that you can debate me in the comments, but I think Dave Filoni, anything new Star Wars, if Dave Filoni is not involved, it shouldn't exist. Dave Filoni, just everything that Dave Filoni touches, everything Star Wars that Dave Filoni touches, just always turns out to be brilliant. So now my prediction was that Kathleen Kennedy would be stepping down on the next Star Wars Celebration event, but now with COVID-19, that's not going to happen. Star Wars Celebration is probably going to be postponed if it's not already. So my guess is she will finish out her contract, and next Star Wars Celebration, she'll have this big positive celebration of what she's added, and yes, she may be leaving Star Wars, but she's added all this, but big flowers up her backside. But Dave Filoni will be taking her place. I'm just saying it now. Ailstorm's Chris Bowes isn't keen on pandering to metal or pirate enthusiasts. If you haven't been paying attention, I recommend a different band every day. Ailstorm was one of the bands I recommended a couple days ago. You should listen to Ailstorm while you're playing Raid Shadow Legends. And if you don't know about Ailstorm, they are kind of like a pirate metal band, but they make it very clear. If anybody's really paying attention, you find out that pirates are not necessarily the point. Metal is not necessarily the point. The point with Ailstorm is just having a good time and kind of being goofballs, and I like that. It's there to entertain you. That is the point. And a lot of the stuff I like now is just I just want to have a good time. I don't take anything seriously, except for fart jokes. I take those very seriously. But he says, what does pirate metal sound like, and who makes this stuff? Let's see here. This is a story on Forbes, so I read the full story on Forbes. But let's see if there's some good quotes I can tear out of here. He says, hey, here's our band. You'll like it. We sing about pirates. Ailstorm founder and frontman Chris Bowes describes the situation as nothing short of black magic. However, when you take a glance at one of the band's popular hits like Drink, which currently sits at a whopping 33 million views, the fog begins to clear. Ailstorm are all about partying, chantable sing-alongs, and self-aware pirate humor, which reeks on songs like Drink and just about every Ailstorm tune. This songwriting formula, be it outlandish, has a plethora of palatable musical traits, and it helps to explain why and how Ailstorm appeal. So basically, they don't care about anything other than just entertaining you. It's there to have a fun time, and if you take stuff too seriously, you're probably not going to enjoy Ailstorm. If I'm going to recommend a band for you to listen to today, it's very important that you listen to this band in order. So start at the beginning, but it is this band, beautiful, beautiful creatures, known as Gwar, and it's GWAR, and the first album you should listen to. It's not their first album necessarily, but their first real album was called Scumdogs of the Universe. Yes, there's an album that came before that called Hell O, but and it was kind of okay. It's got some good songs on it, but Scumdogs is where they really came into their own. That's the band you should listen to while playing Raid Shadow Legends today. But definitely look for that article in Forbes on Ailstorm. Chris Bowes seems like a guy who does not take himself seriously and is just out to entertain you, and I like that. Wow, lots of Star Wars news. Is there anything that isn't Star Wars news? Mace Windu actually had a significant role in the Republic's downfall based on Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Uh, Anybody else out there watching Penny Dreadful, City of Angels? Um, I like the first Penny Dreadful. It was just kind of a little too doomy, gloomy for me. I don't know. I'm curious on Penny Dreadful. I'm gonna subscribe to Showtime just so I can binge watch it real quick and then cancel. But I'm gonna wait until like right before they do the season premiere, the season finale, and then binge it and then cancel. So pay for 1 month and then that'll be it. So yeah. Oh, Legends of Tomorrow: Sarah's blindness and superpower explained. Ooh, spoiler alerts much. I'm way behind on Legends of Tomorrow. The what's called the Rolling Five. Like, you ever try and watch anything on the CW and you find that if you're trying to watch the current season streaming, like, they only have the 5 most recent episodes. So then if you're trying to catch up on the season for the season finale, you find out that the first half of the season isn't there. So then you just wait for a couple years and then it goes on Netflix and you watch it there. God, CW, I really love your stuff, but you got to get rid of that Rolling Five crap. It's just infuriating. It encourages me to not watch your stuff. 4 horsemen are active Bible scholars claim Book of Revelation seals. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know. Animal Crossings. Is that kind of like Raid Shadow Legends for people who don't want to see mindless, senseless slaughter for casual entertainment? I don't know. But Leia's lightsaber. I'm looking for anything that isn't Star Wars news. Jeez, come on, Google. I don't know. Not a lot of news on Google News today. But let's see how we're doing on this. I'm going to. Yeah, we got 17 out of 30 multi-battles have been finished. So something tells me that is going to put me immediately at a very good standing in the little tournament that they have going, or at least that's the hope. So that's the plan. Because basically, like I said, this stream is today's show is all about just kind of showing you how easy it is to jump into these tournaments and just have fun with them. I have 300 more lightning bolts of energy. I'm really hoping to get that down below the 130. So I think I'll go one more time just so I can keep this stream down to a half hour. Because the point is already going to be made with this. And then I'll end the stream, go back into the arena, finish those up, and then go back to my multi-battle. But you guys don't want to sit there and watch me just grind on this. So, and I just don't have any more snarky comments to entertain you. So, we're gonna cut this multi-battle off at 18 multi-battles, and we're gonna turn off multi-battle. And even though I have 300, I'm going to come back to that and get it down to where it needs to be. But first, we're going to check to see how well did that do for the tournament. Now, remember, I was nowhere on this tournament before this. I had 0 points. I was like number 80. And now I got 148 and I'm number 22. Look at that. That's how quickly I rose in this. So, it's not and I still got 300 energy to keep climbing. So these tournaments are not bad. The one thing you do got to keep in mind is that the more often you win them, the harder the group that you get put in for them is going to be. So as I tear up this chart and get up here, that's going to make me get placed in a much harder dragon tournament next time that dragon tournament comes about. And if you win too many tournaments, then all your tournaments are going to be much more challenging. And next thing you know, you're going to have to be part of the global leaderboard, where you got to have to win. You got to have 8,000, tournament points to compete. I mean, this tournament just started, and you look, and just to get 100th on here, you got to have almost 3,000 tournament points, and that's with the tournament still having more than 4 days left, and they're already up to that. So that's probably going to be 20, 30, 50,000 by the end of this. That's called a whale. You don't want to be a whale. Whales, I don't know where they get the money to spend on the game like that. That's just insane. So be strategic about which one of these tournaments that you really want to go for the gusto on. And I recommend making sure that the prizes that you win for being in the tournament are prizes that you can use. Don't go after things that don't really benefit you. There's some of them, like the spider tournaments. I don't do the spider tournaments because I just don't care about attacking the spider. What you get for attacking the spider is nothing. So be strategic about it. Don't go and blast it every time, because that'll hurt you. But yeah, just make sure and have fun with it, but be strategic. And I don't know if you have any questions about topics you want me to address in this live stream. Please welcome it. I welcome it in the comments, or go into the Zalor's Guard. We got some spots open. We're 27 out of 30. I think you should try and join us. So look for us under the code DFAE. And like I said, we got some spots open. That usually doesn't last long. So I'll see you tomorrow. This is General Toot of the Zalor's Guard. Pull my finger.